Hello,
Hello.
Sia.
Hello.
So, good morning. And I am here to tell that my title for today would be Everything Has a Reason. So, I will tell a little about myself. As a child, I don't like schools. I didn't like schools. I really hate schools. And I struggled with schools. I didn't enjoy it, especially tests and exams. Yeah, I think you can relate that. Anyway, how much I hated it, it's because like when I was a primary, we have a test in order to like go upgrade to kindergarten, we have a test, right? And there we have a small test and everyone has to answer it. And they show us an apple, and if it is an apple, you have to write apple starts with A, so you have to write the consonant A. But what did I wrote? What did I write? I wrote my name. So it's funny, right? But for the teachers, it would be very hopeless for me. And it's a very shameful and like experience. Then grade two, I still don't like schools because I missed home. Every time I went to the school, I cried. But one day I really can't forget that. It's my mom brought me to the gate, and then there is a staff or there is a teacher to put you to a class, right? And then my mom was giving me to that teacher, and I know, oh, my mom is going to go home now. My mom is going to go home now, and that just make me miss like, oh, I want to go home. I want to go home. But then the teacher was dragging me. I was going to about to carry me. Then I beat her arms. That's how bad I am. So anyway, that's a very memorable thing, and that's because I was so distressed. Uh-huh. And by grade four, I still found it difficult to go to school and often had to be dragged to the school. I remember one day, yeah, one of the days that my mom dragged me to school, and it's a very shameful and moment. Then my mom couldn't drag me alone, so the headmaster of the school had to drag me inside my class, and everyone's head was like looking out of the window, and I know, oh, something is wrong with me. I'm not I'm not the same. So despite these challenges, I eventually met a transformative teacher who helped me connect with the real world. So he's a teacher, and he encouraged me to write poems, essays, and stories, which make school exciting.
Mm.
So in here, I can find that the environment was really boring for me because I didn't know what my passion is or what makes me interest. So when he introduced me to write poems and start making me write tests and contests, I start to love the school. And I had an experience. Like we have two children, right? Yeah, I even start to compete there, and မြို့နယ်အဆင့်လဲနိုင်တယ်ဒါပေမဲ့တိုင်းအဆင့်မှာကျတော့သူတို့ကဘယ်လိုလဲဆိုရင် like bribe သုံးတာလေ like it's not a very fair treat there. So I get dropped out, but it was a very good experience there. The positive experience and inspired me that, oh, everything has a reason. I become this way. I experienced that way. I was very misbehaved because God wants me to show what my passion is. God wants me to build up what my passion is. So I started to love to be a teacher. Oh, everyone is not the same. I find out that everyone cannot be same. So I have to drag out what is inside of them. So I start to love teaching, and then out after grade 10, I started working at my school again as an assistant teacher, and 2 works after that, I started my own tutoring guide. Then there I found my courage, and then like I know I have to start to learn something more so that I could relate to every part. So I started learning music. I learned drums, cello, violin, and anything as possible that I get. So my belief that students engage better with teachers who share their interests drove me to learn new skills. So I want you all to encourage. I want to encourage you all that. Sorry, my bad. I want to encourage you all that you might sound everyone might not understand when you tell your stories because your stories might sound sad, your story might sound you being very naughty, being very like dark, your dark sides. But God brings you into that spot because he wants to show that you will bring them light according to your life. So that's what I learned. I don't know why I hate schools, but I get that feeling, so I can relate others. I can put their shoes. Yeah. So that's how I learned about my what 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 God has a calling for me. So that's my story, and this is me. Thank you.